Hi, my name is Sanjay. Today I am going to explain about dark energy studies, a new technology study. It's an intro about dark energy. In physical cosmology and astronomy, dark energy is an unknown form of energy that affects the earth on the large scales. The first observational evidence for its existence came from supernova measurements, which show that the universe does not expand at a constant rate. Rather than the expansion of the universe is accelerating, the expansion of the universe is the observation that the expansion of the universe is such that the velocity at which a distant galaxy is receding from the observer is constantly increasing with time. This faster expansion is not understood by scientists. There are many ideas for what be causing the rapid expansion. However, at the point, cosmologists who study it do not have an answer. It is as if there was something there in empty space, providing a repulsive force, anti-gravity, that makes the universe expand. This has been named dark energy. This is about dark energy. The only forms of matter energy known to exist bear first dark energy 68.3% of the total universe, ordinary matter 4.9% of the total universe, dark matter 26.8% of the total universe, radiation, neutron, proton, very less. Dark energy plus dark matter make up 95.1 of the total stuff in the universe. This is a fun fact. Let me tell a fun fact. If we find what is dark energy and what is dark matter, we humans will move to advanced humans. In physics, radiation is the emission of transmission of energy in the form of waves or particles through space or through a material medium. This includes electromagnetic radiation such as radio waves, microwaves, infrared waves, visible light, ultraviolet waves, and gamma radiations. Particle radiation such as alpha radiation, beta radiation, and neutron radiation, particles of non-zero rest energy. Now, I have a question. How scientists find dark energy? I have the answer too. Dark matter does not seem to give off or reflect light, X-rays, or any other radiation. The instruments that are used to find normal matter like hot gas, stars, planets, and us can't find dark matter. It seems that dark matter is not made of the same things as the matter we see every day on earth. The only way we can tell if dark matter is there is by how it affects things we can see by gravity. This is the year when a group of scientists claimed. In 2006, a group of scientists claimed that they had found a way to find dark matter. Since dark matter is substantially very different from normal matter, it is expected to act differently. The scientists observed two far away galaxies clusters that had crashed into each other at high speed. Normal matter would have scattered nearby the collision while dark matter would not. By measuring gravity, they were able to detect what looked like two clouds of dark matter, with a cloud of normal matter, hot gas in between them. In cosmology, the cosmological constant usually denoted by the Greek capital letter lambda A. It's not A, it's like A. Is the energy density or space or vacuum energy. The S is in Albert Einstein's field equations of general relativity. It is closely associated to the concepts of the dark energy. Einstein originally introduced the concept in 1917 to counterbalance the effects of gravity and achieve a static universe, a notation which was the accepted view at the time. Einstein abandoned the concept in 1931 because Hubble's discovery of the expanding universe from the 1930s until the date of 1990s, most physicists believe it. Assume that cosmological constant to be equal to zero, that changed with surprising discovery in 1998 that the expansion of the universe is arithmetic, implying the possibility of a positive non-zero value. One explanation for dark energy is that it is a property of space. Albert Einstein was the first person to realize the empty space is not nothing. Space has amazing properties. Many of them were just being to be understood. The first property that Einstein discovered is that it is possible for more space to come into existence. Then, one version of Einstein's gravity theory, the version that contains a cosmological content, makes a second prediction. Empty space can possess its own energy because energy is a property of space itself. It would not be diluted as space expands. As more space expands into existence, more of this energy of space would appear as a result. This form of energy would cause the universe to expand faster and faster. Unfortunately, no one understands why cosmological constants should even be there, much less why it would have exactly the right value to cause the observed acceleration of the universe. The first example of the scenario was proposed by Ratra and Pebbles in 1988. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please like, share and comment, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.